I was actually letting it grow out a little bit because I'm going to cut it pretty short. I'm going to cut most of this blonde off. I mean, there'll be like maybe that much left in some parts. I'm ready to be short again. Alright, so let's look at the before. Alright, let's do it. First things first, I gotta clip it all out of the way, which is very easy because previously I had shaved the under part. It was a undercut, and that has grown out, and so I am going to easily blend that into a short pixie here. So, yay. See how long that is? That was a 1 guard not too long ago. I'm going to start with my number 4 guard and go around my edges, and then I'll probably blend up a 2 into it. I don't know exactly yet how short I'm going to go. But I'm going to go around my edges first with my 4 guard. So I'm starting with the 4, and then I'm going down lower and lower, trying to blend it up into the longer top. And I do this because I like a nice clean edge on the edges around my pixie haircut, at least on myself. I don't like anything too piecey. That looks great on some haircut styles, but on me, I don't like it because it bothers me, because I feel like it gets shaggy on me too soon. It doesn't really make sense. I know that's not 100% logical, but it's just what I like, I guess. It feels cleaner and fresher. I think that's what I'm going to go with. That's why I like it so short on the edges, because it feels cleaner and fresher. So this is the tricky part for me. I have to pick up the mirror and turn around and backwards, holding the mirror, which gets heavy very quickly, use the clippers to try to blend this up. So if I did this on someone else, this blending part would not be very difficult at all. But it's very difficult to do it behind my own head, at least for me it is, to do it behind my own head while holding a heavy mirror. And it's kind of a comedy of errors, I feel like. Alright, that's it for the 4. Now we're going to do a 2 guard, 1/4 inch. If I could just take my ears off long enough to trim around the edge here. It just is right in the way, that little bugger. Now, I'm not too concerned about getting the edges of my haircut just perfect right now, because I'm going to go through this again with my 1 guard, which is going to go even shorter. Right now I'm just trying to blend that 2 into the 4 above it. And earlier I wasn't concerned at all about blending that 4 into the hair above it, because I was thinking I'll go through with scissors later and blend it in. And I don't think I really end up doing that. It is getting heavy. Instead I end up, well, you'll see in a few minutes what I end up doing. That's it for the 2. Let's just do a little smidgen of a 1. So upon inspection, I noticed that that line right there is way too heavy. So I go back with my one and kind of delicately try to blend it in. This is harder to do than it looks, for me at least. Blending in that one is the hardest thing to do.
I've got hair all over me. I may have messed up my makeup, but we're good. You love me anyway, right? Oh boy.
Alright, now it's time to start working on the top. So I gotta first clip all that stuff back up. I did go and shampoo it real well before I started this because it had some product in it, I think? I don't know. I can't remember now. Holy moly, guys. Look how long that hair got. I am so glad I am getting ready to cut it all off.
All right, use my scissors.
So what's happening here, guys, is I'm pulling the hair around kind of to the front to cut it, and when I do that, it leaves it longer in the back and the middle. So I've got to go back and try to even that back up. The easiest way to do that is to pull it straight up like that, but it still ends up a little too long. I have to go back and cut it a few times. I'm being pretty conservative when I cut this, just because you can do a little cut and a little cut and a little cut, but you can't just add it back on. So once you go too short, you're done. But I don't want it to just be too short. I want it to be perfect, and that takes a little longer for me sometimes.
All right, that's good for right now. I'm gonna go back in there with my thinning shears in a minute, but I wanna do the front first.
So what's going on here is I don't have a picture of what I want my end product to be. I just know I want it short. And so I'm starting out with a little longer and going shorter and shorter until I get the look that I like. This is difficult. It's a more difficult way of doing this, but you know, sometimes the mood strikes you and you're like, I want short hair, but I don't really know what, and I don't feel like looking for a picture. I just want to start and see what happens. That's what this is, guys. This is just let's see how it happens. So on this side, I do it shorter than I did on the other. And yeah.
I like this side better. guys, it's actually the next day. My hair has dried. I didn't get to finish cutting it last night because my kids started fighting. I had to intervene, and then the dinner bell went off and I had to get that out of the oven, and I just didn't have time to finish it. And so I thought, well, tomorrow's Saturday. I won't be going anywhere. So I'll finish it tomorrow. Now this has been up in a clip because I've been doing laundry this morning, and
that's why it's doing this little number.
But let's finish it. First thing I gotta do is wet it down. Oh yes, much better. It is 75 degrees outside today. So nice. So I need to finish this up so I can get out there.
So what I'm doing here is basically the haircut all over again. I keep going shorter and shorter until I like what I see, and then I try to duplicate it on the rest of my head. So it's just kind of a matter of little bit, little bit, little bit. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. I like that. I like the front there. And I like the top, and the way the sides lay. Alright, let's do the back. Alright, this is going to be kind of a little fake
Cutting.
because I can't quite see it. I can't hold the mirror and look and see it anyway, I'm going to feel and cut it. You guys will be able to see. Don't judge me. I can't see. Let's see how that cut did. Better. That's pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to use my thinning shears.
I do believe this is my last time with the thinning shears, this haircut. When I use my thinning shears and then I use my scissors again to cut it shorter, it basically undoes. I cut off everything all the pieciness I just did with the thinning shears.
Let me blend that line in a little more too. I'm going to use it too. Try to blend that line out. think that'll get it. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Oh, I got a cramp in my hand. I can't move it. I can't. Oh, it's so weird. You guys get those? I get those. Ooh, it's weird. Style it. Let me get the hairspray. I think that's it. Let's show the after. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining us. Love you so much and see you next time.